No, my name is Chue. I'm director of the Software Sustainability Institute. It is wonderful to see so many of you here in person and online. And as a sociable introvert, this is the most nervous part of the day because I realize that there's so many people I would like to talk to. And then also I worry that I'm not going to be able to have enough energy to talk to you all. So I'd like to thank you all for coming here, whether it's in person or through Zoom. It is really good to see you all eager to get going. And I'm just kind of putting a little bit more time between you and all of the interesting things in the program. The Software Sustainability Institute has been going now since 2010. And our job is to support all of the different people who are working with research software in some way, whether that is building it or using it or supporting it or advocating for it. And outside of this workshop, we continue to try and bring people like yourselves together who have amazing expertise, incredible ideas, and try and support you to do those different things, to build software, to use software more efficiently, to advocate for software. So if there is anything that you have an idea for and you're kind of going like, I wonder how I get this going, first of all, as Patricia said, talk to the people in the room, because there's going to be someone else in this room, whether it's online or in the conference center, that can help you with your journey there. And secondly, come and speak to any of the SSI staff, because we're always interested to hear about your ideas and to try and find out more about what we can do to support you. But what I'm going to talk to you just now is about the Collaborations Workshop. I cannot believe that this is the 16th Collaborations Workshop. There are probably some people in this room who were not born when the first one ran. Well, maybe not. Soon. There are so many amazing things that have come out of the Collaborations Workshops, but I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I want you to have a good experience. You don't need to come up with the next research software engineering movement or carpentries offline or anything like that. Just have a good time. And how do you do this? This is a bit odd. Some of you will have been at unconferences before. Some of you this may be the first time that you are descending into something that is as chaotic and as energetic as this kind of workshop. The main thing to remember is that this is somewhere where it is perfectly normal for someone to come up and chat to you. And just to kind of start a conversation on something that you previously didn't think you wanted to know anything about. But by the end of the discussion, you'll go, why did I not know about this? So I'm going to kind of go through very quickly some rules for how to make unconferencing a nicer experience for yourself. The first is to be kind. Make sure that you do take breaks. It can be really, really easy to just throw yourself straight in and then exhaust yourself. I know I find that. We have a wonderful center, which if you're in person, provides you with, I think, an unlimited supply of tea and coffee and water. So please make use of that. If you're doing this from home or at work, do the same thing. Make sure that you're kind of taking breaks. Make sure you're keeping hydrated. Patricia has already explained the code of conduct. This should be a safe space for all of us to discuss our ideas. So let's please make sure that it is, and you're all a part of ensuring that this is as well. Second thing, find the sessions that fit you. So one of the things with an unconference that can be a little bit odd when you first come to your first one is that people will move around, and that's perfectly okay. If you are someone, if you're a participant and you find that the session is not working for you, go to another one. It's perfectly fine. Find something else that interests you. If you are an organizer or a facilitator, don't worry if you see people leaving the room. It's not because of you. It's just because the topic isn't connecting with them. So find the things that you enjoy doing. If you enjoy just sitting at the reception area, talking to people come through, do that. It's all good. The thing here is basically follow the stuff that sparks your interest. So make sure you find the things in this conference that are the things that really interest you, because that's the way you'll get the most out of it. And then finally, the last thing around this is it is all about making sure you make space for those extra conversations. So we have something that we've appropriated from somewhere else called the Pac-Man rule, which is a lovely tip for how you can interact at conferences and meetings like this, which is basically to think of yourself in any group as being a bit like Pac-Man. Leave a space for someone else to join, whether that is in person, physically leaving space, or virtually, by just giving a little pause and then letting someone else into the conversation. Try and meet new people. I'm sure a lot of you will be able to get to 7 people. If you can get to 10, that's even better. If you can get to 137 people, then you have hit the jackpot. And above all, just make sure that this is not the kind of be all and end all. This is not the thing that makes or breaks your career, gets you the funding. It's not the thing that is the kind of pivotal moment in your life. It is just a conference, but it's a fun conference. It's a social conference, and it's one where you'll be able to meet people who certainly I have, who will stay with you and kind of like be people that you bounce ideas off of for the rest of your career, perhaps. So find those people and find out how they can help you, and make sure you find out how you can help other people too. So I have a couple announcements before we get to Arfan. So the first one is, yes, the fellowship program will be returning, and so will the collaborations workshop next year. Hooray! As a lot of you will know, the fellowship program is one of our big initiatives. Watch out for more information coming out later this year about the next round. We have some exciting ideas planned for it. I'd also like to highlight a couple of people who you have met at the registration desk, Graham and Clem. I think Clem is probably still at the registration desk. I realize that this is now 10 years since you started helping out with collaborations workshops in 2014. So I'd like to really give you a huge round of appreciation for all of the work you've done with collaborations workshop.